Welcome to Employment Law This Week. I'm George Whipple. Our top story, President Trump nominates Judge Neil Gorsuch to the Supreme Court. If confirmed, the 49-year-old 10th Circuit judge would fill the seat left vacant by the death of Justice Antonin Scalia. Gorsuch was appointed to the federal bench by President George W. Bush in 2006. His opinions have demonstrated his strong textualist views. Notably, in the Hobby Lobby case, he wrote that the First Amendment protected an employer's religious objections to the ACA contraception mandate. Here's Stuart Gerson with more.
You will find that Justice Gorsuch is much of a libertarian when it comes to First and Fourth Amendment issues, as the way Justice Scalia was, and would be seen to take what many would call the liberal position. In employment discrimination cases, I think it's fair to say that more often than not, he has sided with the employer. One hesitates to read anything special into that because all of his decisions in those cases are motivated by his views that statutes should be read literally according to their text, that it's not the duty or the responsibility of a judge to fill in gaps or interpret the law in ways that Congress might have intended but didn't write into the law. And so he is a literalist, and he is not inclined to defer to the views of agencies like the NLRB in many cases, although in some of his decided cases, he certainly has gone along with the NLRB's position.
Executive orders on immigration create uncertainty for employers. During his first week in office, President Trump signed 3 executive orders on immigration. 2 broaden the grounds for removal and detention of foreign nationals in this country, while the 3rd bans the entry of foreign nationals into the U.S. from a list of 7 countries. While it's unclear exactly to which categories of foreign nationals the 3rd order applies, businesses that employ large numbers of non-immigrant foreign workers and green card holders are already seeing the effects. Google, Airbnb, and Netflix are among the companies who have expressed concern over how these orders will affect their workforce. Another executive order is reportedly in the works that would prioritize the hiring of American workers and overhaul work visa programs. Trump appoints acting chairs for 2 key federal agencies that handle employment issues. The president has appointed Victoria Lipnick as acting chair of the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Lipnick has expressed concern over the EEOC's additions to the EEO-1 report that require significant pay data collection. And the sole Republican on the NLRB, Philip Miscamara, has been appointed acting chairman. While still outnumbered by the Democrats, Miscamara's appointment signals the beginning of the end of the Obama board, which has taken an expansive view of the NLRA and its applications. Inspired by a Massachusetts state law, Philadelphia is now the first city in the country to protect the privacy of a job applicant's wage history. Philadelphia's wage equity law is intended to help eliminate one of the possible causes of pay disparities among men, women, and minorities. This is part of a growing trend, as this type of legislation is being debated by both states and localities. Now, it's time for our tip of the week. Andoua Newton, Director of Legal Affairs for LVMH Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton Inc., is here with some advice on best practices in website accessibility and the ADA.
As some of you might already know, the Department of Justice has found that based on the Americans with Disabilities Act and other similar laws, companies must make their websites accessible to individuals with disabilities. More so than almost any other type of legal matter, website accessibility matters require collaboration across a broad spectrum of teams within a company. The legal team to prevent and respond to lawsuits, the marketing team to advise on content, as well as e-commerce, IT, and digital teams to implement accessibility features on an ongoing basis. Be sure to consult with an attorney who is an expert in website accessibility and who fully understands the web content accessibility guidelines. He or she will be able to explain the nuances of website accessibility.
Thanks, Andoua. That's it for Employment Law This Week. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.